Hello, this is Mick Ruby, Mufc Realist TV from the beach in Nha Trang, Vietnam, with the latest and greatest Manchester United transfer rumors and talk. And we have to talk about David Ornstein's latest tweets regarding a potential swap deal regarding Rasmus Hojlund and Victor Osimhen. And also we're going to talk about another one, a signing that's never disappeared. We're talking about Xhavi Simon, and Manchester United are pursuing for that attacking midfielder. How much does it have legs? We don't know. And also another Bellingham. We're not talking about Jude Bellingham, but Manchester United are potentially going to sign his brother, which is Jobe Bellingham. Another Jobe Bellingham in the attacking midfield as well. So it looks like it's going to be smart business. Anyway, before we continue, hope you enjoyed the backdrop this morning. This is beautiful, me talking from Vietnam in the backdrop and giving you the latest, what I've been interpreting, what I've been hearing as well. Before we continue, guys, I want you to do one thing and one thing only: like and subscribe to this video. And here we go. Let's dive right into the news. Okay, so the latest news. Let's start with the Osimhen story, which will never go away. I mean, when David Ornstein comes out with a possibility that that is a deal that could be done in terms of swap deal, we seen yesterday as well the news saying that, you know, Manchester United are not really impressed with Rasmus Hojlund. Should they cut them short? It wasn't the Ineos regime that recruited him. It was pretty much Erik ten Hag, and they gave him a season which worked well. The first season worked well. Second season he went 21 goals with a drought and didn't really score. I like Hojlund, to be honest, but if Man United are going to progress further, if Man United are serious to win titles, we need the cherry on the top. And maybe Rasmus Hojlund is the sacrificial lamb. Maybe the club should be more patient with him. But this is the second year in the making. He's 22 years of age, still has value. And I didn't never understand why Man United signed him in the first place for 72 million. He's not even worth that kind of money. His maximum worth about 45 million. But that is a story for another day. That is the madness of John Murtaugh, you know, and the ex-Manchester United regime. But the story, what David Ornstein said, there might be a possibility. He hardly see it because of the valuation. They might do a swap deal. You know how it's going to work? Well, Manchester United wants the valuation of £50 million, which is pretty much break even. Since they signed Rasmus Hojlund on a 5-year contract, that means that they already paid 2 years already. So what's left is 50 million. So it's break even. And Man United might sort of, you know, give another 10 to 15 for Osimhen. We know that Osimhen is not really wanted, you know, by Conte. Napoli don't want him, and he's, rest assured, he's coming to the Premier League. That's what rumors been saying. Will he land at Manchester United? Will go at Chelsea? Arsenal is looking for striker. This is going to be interesting because Manchester United are also looking at Victor Gyökeres and also Etikeke. You know, Hugo Etikeke, which is another upcoming striker that was with PSG, but now playing at Eintracht Frankfurt, having, I think it was 11 goals. It looks quite promising, but it's still a 22-year-old in my opinion. Let me know your thoughts and feelings. This is David Ornstein saying that this is a possibility which Manchester United are looking at. I mean, the transfer window is 2.5 months away until it's open, so far they're keeping the cards close to the chest. Okay, let's park this one. Let me know in the comment section, what do you think? Would you take Osimhen? Would you do that swap deal, or would you go for Etikette, or, you know, I don't know, Victor Gyökeres, 100%. Moving on to the next story, which is pretty much Xhavi Simons, PSG starlet that plays in Red Bull RBL, right? So Man United, we know he's been well scouted, well documented as an attacking midfielder option. I would say that this is predominantly a sign that Manchester United need. Why? Because if you look at the number 6 position, Man United are quite stacked in there. Man United have Manuel Ugarte, they have Toby Collier, and they have the academy likes of Seko Kone. But if you look at the number 8 position, which is pretty much occupied by Bruno Fernandes, that always plays, there's no replacement. Eriksen is leaving this summer. That means that Man United need to replace him. One that's been lingering on, and according to reports, according to Florian Plettenberg, Xhavi Simons is still on the cards. Man United have never given up. Man United are sort of exploring the option, but are also exploring multiple options. I would say that, yeah, Xhavi Simons, if you look at his stats, 11 goals this season, hasn't really lit the world on fire since he broke out at the YouTube compilation when he was a kid. But at the end of the day, you need to settle down in a nice club. You know, you need to develop. PSG yeah, they signed him up, but he's not, and they're loaning up to RBL, and he hasn't really found his feet and form. But in the Dutch National League, yes, he's looking good, he's looking promising, and that is kind of a understudy, or how do I say, number two, a contingency planning after Bruno Fernandes leave as well, but also an option from the bench. Another option from the bench is 100% Bellingham. We're not talking about Real Madrid Bellingham, we're talking about his brother, Jobe Bellingham from Sunderland. Like, I've been following Jobe Bellingham, and I know if you've been watching our channel, we have Stu Woolley that is playing pro football in the Veterans League. That's the thing, like, he plays football with his dad, and according to what I've been hearing, Jobe is a much talented player. He's plenty development in the tank. There's something cheap that Manchester United can do, and I think that, you know what, if we get Bellingham, his brother, that could be a transformative signing as well, right? Or if you go and look at another signing as well, as an attacking midfielder or number 8, could also be somebody on the cheap, like Rosenberg's Sverre Nypan, which we also link for. We know that Sverre Nypan did the tour. He went to Manchester City, Arsenal to have a look in January, but he never went there in the first place. So he kept his options open for the summer. Sverre Nypan will definitely leave the Rosenberg in the summer, and so would Jobe Bellingham leave as well, and so potentially will other options. So if we're absolutely looking to sort of bolster a squad, we can clearly see that what Manchester United is trying to do. If you look at the overarching signing, we're not going to spend anything over 50 million. I mean, 55 was the maximum what we actually paid for Manuel Ugarte, but we're not going to do those deals. Like the combination of the signings of Matthias de Ligt, which has been fantastic transformative signing, Mazarawi as well. We paid 52 million euros for those two combined together. So this is, in my opinion, if the budgets are constrained, if you sell Rashford, if you sell, Anthony, and by the way, there were some reports coming out that Anthony is, Real Betis wants to keep him for another year on a loan. This is 100% something Manchester United should focus on, right? We want to also sign those gems like, Aiden Heaven, for 1 million. That's been transformative as far as what we can see. Ball carrier athletes, and this is the work of Christopher Vivell, in my opinion. Let me know in the comments section, what do you think? I wouldn't mind to have a Bellingham, but still an unproven entity, still lots of development. I'd certainly go for Xhavi Simons, a 22-year-old. Like, that's not, he's been around for quite a while, but he's still, he's still a known entity that Man United could sort of utilize in the attacking midfield as well, arriving late in the box. So this is Man United being box clever. And in terms of the striker position, would you definitely do that swap deal for Rasmus Hojlund for Osimhen, or would you go all in for Gurkers? Anyway, this has been Mick Ruby, under 10 minutes, giving you the news, transfer news, the latest rumors and gossip from a beautiful backdrop scene in Nha Trang in Vietnam. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and we shall see you to the next one. Glory, glory, Manchester United. Peace. I'm out. Bye.